So here we are playing a few hidden gems on the Sega Saturn. The first game that we're going to check out is a platformer. It's a Super Tempo on the Sega Saturn. And it's a very, very underrated platformer. You're about ready to see in a second. Here's the introduction. It's very fancy looking. Look at that. There was also a tempo game on the 32X. Look how cool that looks. It's pretty damn awesome. Check that out. Alright, then we have the title screen right here. It definitely looks very colorful and awesome looking. Look at that. Definitely makes you want to play it. I'm not exactly sure what this says though. I need a translator. Round start. So most of the game is in English. There's only a few things that pop up in Japanese. And here we have something going on here. Oh, we got some writing. You can see probably a little bit of a story on what the game is. And here we have a very, very, very colorful, nice looking platformer. Check this out. That's our main character right there. Greeted by a little panda over here. Check that panda out. You can bounce on its head and collect all different types of things up here. I'm not sure what the hell that was, but that was pretty cool. So on this game, the A button jumps and the C button jumps also. So let's jump past that guy. Got some musical notes right here. Check that out. That's pretty awesome. You can also throw bubbles. When you throw bubbles, it can actually bump into the bubble and pop your enemy, which is pretty unique. What game do you like on the Sega Saturn? They're probably not going to mention this game. This is not really that well known. I remember playing it on the 32X. I actually own it. I guess it might have been the game that came out before this one. But this one definitely, I mean, check this out. Look at this. That is pretty cool. You got this little bastard right here. Look at this. Pop your ass. What the hell is that? It's a freaking frog. Holy shit. And you can shoot the frog, but you have to be... Oh shit. Might not want to mess with him. Just forget about that. And right now we're swimming in the water. One thing that's really awesome about the game is the animation. Just check that out. You swim, and then once you get up to the surface, he spits water out of his mouth. Very, very detailed. What the hell just happened? My dead body is like floating up there. And there's a little small door there, and my guy just flew into that little small door. Alright, so it looks like we were in a, what appears to be a different portion of the level, or a completely different level. You know, what's interesting about these characters, I mean, look at this character. He looks very, very, very reminiscent to one of those Splatoon characters for the Wii U. I mean, check that out. Hold on the button, he even throws water out, or something that looks like paint. And you can see right here, we're back on the, what the hell is that? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? You gotta be kidding me. That was probably one of the most craziest things I've ever seen in a game. That was I don't know what to say about that. That was pretty insane. We got this frog right here. I'm gonna have to kick his ass before he eats me for lunch. Get out of here, bitch. Oh shit. That didn't work out too well. Damn, it didn't work out too well. Again, what the hell's up with all the pissing kids in this? Look at this. What the hell is that? This appears to be the next level right here. You never know what the hell you're going to see in this game. It has a lot of random enemies and a lot of weird shit that just pops up out of nowhere, like people taking a piss. And there's a lot of shock value, so just be quite prepared to see whatever. That looks like an Oreo cookie. But once again, for a platform, this game is actually pretty awesome. And that looks like one of those celebrity birds from the 32X, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, this is a boss, so you have to pretty much avoid getting hit by those, whatever the hell those things are. What the hell was that? What the hell? And that is Super Tempo on the Sega Saturn. Pretty awesome game. You should definitely check it out if you want to play something very different. Definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. Now, this game is a Bomberman game, and little do people know, there's actually 2 Bomberman games. Actually, there's 3 Bomberman games on the Saturn, but this one is Saturn Bomberman Fight. And it's one of the lesser known Bomberman games on the Sega Saturn, but this game is actually pretty awesome. What makes this game pretty awesome is that it takes advantage of the multi-tap. You can play 4 players as well, which is pretty cool. Or you can play against 3 computer guys, which we're going to check out right here. So it's not your typical 2D old school Bomberman game. This game is actually completely in 3D, which for the Sega Saturn is pretty unique. Alright, so the computer is actually picking their guys right now. They actually choose their characters right off the select screen, which is pretty cool. And right now they're running right into the battle zone. Check that out. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. You can definitely choose different 3D levels, which for the Sega Saturn, this looks actually fantastic. Look at that. And this game is definitely a hidden gem on the Saturn. This one of my favorites, and you're about to see why. The 3D graphics look beautiful on the Saturn. Look at that. And this game only released in Japan, for as I know, so it definitely is one of those really rare gems on the Sega Saturn. It's probably not that rare, but it's just not exactly well known. And right here, this is your normal, typical Bomberman game right here, but you're going to see eventually why it differs from the other Bomberman games. Because it's fucking insane. As you can see, it's getting real crazy real quick. Oh shit, what is that? And now you know why this game is awesome. Did you see that big huge bomb? What the hell was that? So basically in this game, you can actually blow up the whole freaking map. Look at that. My ass is on fire. You're gonna spend a lot of time trying to dodge bullets in this game. Oh shit. Take that, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's exactly why this game is different from normal Bomberman games, because you can blow the whole freaking level up if you want to. With an atomic bomb, that's what it looks like. It's freaking ridiculously huge. Get the fuck out of the way! Oh crap. Again, the graphics for the Saturn are nice. I love it. The sound effects are a little annoying, but it is what it is. It's Bomberman. You have to tolerate it a little bit. Turn the TV down. Damn, what the hell? I blew myself up. This game is definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. If you want to play a really cool game that's a strategy game or 4 players, definitely check this game out. This game is awesome. It almost looks like a fat bloated Pikachu. Look at that thing. So here we have a bouncing Bandai logo that can only mean a couple of things. And it just happens to be Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, which is really, really good. Let's check this out. This is definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. It's the title screen right here. The Sega Saturn. Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story number 1. Now, before we play this game, I just want to give you a little background on why I discovered this game. I started collecting Sega Saturn games and came across this game, and when I first played it, I was like, holy shit, this game is freaking awesome. You're not going to believe how awesome this game is. This game kicks ass. Check this out. You actually have 3D Gundam robots, and they're just ready to kick ass. Just look at them. That's exactly what you see on the TV. Look at that shit. I mean, this came out on the Sega Saturn. I mean, look how awesome this looks. This came out in '96. So even if you're comparing it to a computer game back then, this looked freaking awesome. So you can also lock onto your enemy, which happens to be that jackass right there. And you can actually walk up to him real fast and boom, hit him with a sword. How do you like that, you bitch? You see, this game right here, it's definitely one of my all-time favorite Sega Saturn games. I love mech games, and this is definitely a surprisingly good mech game. This game caught me by surprise. I had never even heard of it until recently, maybe about 5 years ago. Blew up this bastard. So you have probably 3 or 4 different weapons. You have a cannon, you have that thing right there, which is shooting like normal bullets. And you also have what appears to be some type of a grenade, which I actually never used that until like right now, because I have never pushed that button. Even though I played the game 100 times, I'm not sure why, but... And what makes this game awesome is there's not just one of these games, there's actually 3 of them. So they made 3 Gundam side story games for the Sega Saturn. And you can collect all of them and play all of them if you have the Sega Saturn. I have 2 of them. I haven't purchased the 3rd one yet. And they come in really, really cool cases too, like cardboard cases, paper cases. Not like cardboard. You can actually open them up like a book. And look how detailed this is. They have army tanks rolling around trying to fight both of us, or trying to fight me. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. But you can actually blow the army tanks up too. Look at that. Ooh, take that, you son of a bitch. And blow up the Gundam guy at the same time. Actually, it's not a guy, it's a robot. You know what I mean. Take that. That's pretty cool. You can blow up a building. You saw that shit? That's very, very reminiscent to the Battle Tanks game that I used to play on Nintendo 64. Our next hidden gem on the Sega Saturn is developed by Human Entertainment, which could mean only one thing. It's going to be a really, really awesome treat. Blazing Tornado on the Sega Saturn. Look at this. An awesome wrestling game, not a racing. What the hell am I talking about? Awesome wrestling game on the Sega Saturn. It's kind of hard to read, but it's in Japanese and English. Blazing Tornado. And if you are a fan of Saturday Night Slam Masters, you will definitely love this game. Alright, let's play the game. And right here you choose your characters, and once again, they look very, very similar to Saturday Night Slam Masters. And before you start the match, you have a really cool ring announcer. See right here, he's... Check that out. That is the most awesome ring wrestling entrance ever. Look at that. They're both entering the arena at the same time. Look at that. Here we go. Oh, kick your ass. So if you like Fire Pro Wrestling games, you're obviously going to like this. So the graphics are definitely really nice for the Sega Saturn. This game never came out on the PlayStation or anything else. This is a very, very awesome exclusive on the Sega Saturn. Oh, he threw me outside the ring. You saw that? The game just keeps getting more awesome and awesome as you play. And we're battling outside the ring. Oh my god, he threw me into the freaking apron. Get your ass back in the ring before I get counted out. Well, Irish whip, what the hell's going on here? Oh, he just Irish whipped me just to kick me in the face. Oh, I need me in the face, what the hell? What the hell? Kicked me out of the ring again. And you see the logo right there, kind of resembles the old WWF logo with an H in the beginning of it. We both made it back in the ring before the ring out. Look at that! It zooms in on your ass getting kicked. That is so awesome. See nothing but stars above my head. The game is a little hard, but you can get a table. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at this. There's weapons. So you walk over and just grab a weapon and wait for his ass to get up and smash that shit on your fucking head. Get back in the ring. How you like that, huh? Look at that. Ooh, nice. Take that. Yeah, this game is great. If you like a wrestling game and you want something really fun to play that's arcade-ish, this is it right here. There is a way of running. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Oh, I tangled myself up in the ropes. I didn't know exactly. There is a way of jumping over the ropes. You can do different. Oh shit! I tell you, the action you get in this game is crazy. It's like watching a real wrestling match. The hell's he taking his time pinning? I just got my ass kicked, but it was still fun anyways. This is definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. This game is awesome. So our next hidden gem on the Sega Saturn, well, we're gonna have to pick the memory first. Let's see what this is. Chalico, look at that. So our next hidden gem is a racing game, as you can see here. It's GT24. Probably a game that not too many people even heard of. The most popular recent games on the Saturn are probably Sega Rally, Sega GT. Actually, no, Sega GT wasn't even on Saturn. Daytona USA, things like that. This is the title screen of GT24. The graphics on the game are actually very, very nice on the Sega Saturn. It's probably one of the nicer looking racing games, if not the best looking racing game, in my opinion. By the time this game came out, there was already like Gran Turismo on the PlayStation and all that crap. But this game right here was kind of like a simulate. It feels like a simulator and an arcade mixed together. It has very, very nice controls. It's quite easy to play too. It's not that hard. It's a very, very underrated racing game on the Sega Saturn. There might be a few people out there that collect Saturn games that heard of it and played it before. Of course, I'm driving like an asshole, but it's very, very easy to play. It might actually use the 3D Saturn control also. It probably does, because a lot of the racing games did. Even the textures on the road look really nice. The grass textures right there look nice too, especially when the grass petals are being spit up into your... The sound effects are not that bad either, surprisingly. They're pretty good. Now, it will... I mean, look at that. The actual sky has changed, so you can see there the lighting actually changed. You can see the lighting definitely looks a little bit different than it did before, so that's actually very, very nice. You can see the sky just turned to night. So it's very, very nice graphics in this game. And now, the Sega Saturn really didn't have a real racing simulator, as far as I know. Not too many of them, I don't think, at all. I think they have mostly just racing games that were arcade style. So this is the closest thing to like a racing simulator that you're going to get. And the graphics look almost as good as Gran Turismo. Probably not quite, because of course the PlayStation had the edge for 3D graphics, but this game definitely is a really, really nice racing game. And don't mind me playing the game. I don't play it the greatest. I'm actually crashing here and there, but the game is actually... The controls are really nice on it, and the game is awesome. So, for a racing game, this is definitely a game that I would recommend on the Sega Saturn. And now our next game on our hidden gem list is made by Taito. That could be quite a few things, but it's a soccer game. Check this out. This is pretty awesome. Hat Trick Hero S for the Sega Saturn. Now, usually I don't play too many sports games, but this one popped up on the list. Let's check it out. Now, this game, basically, if you want to play a really cool arcade-style soccer game, this would be the one you want to play. Gives you a good reason to buy a Sega Saturn. Let's check this out. You have to pick your character first. They call it the Ace Select. I'm not sure what that means, but this guy looks pretty crazy. We're going to pick him. And then from there, you pick your country. Alright, so we're going to pick USA. Let's check this out. Yeah, take that. And look at this. It's almost like the NBA Jam of soccer. I mean, this game is ridiculously fun. Now, keep in mind, I don't know how to play this game that well, so... It's actually one of the few times I actually played the game, because I actually discovered it recently. And if you have a... Damn, look at that. So anyways, this game takes soccer and it turns into something even more fun. It's a straight up crazy arcade game to play. In this game you see a bunch of crazy stuff going on throughout the game, not just normal soccer playing. I mean, you actually jump right over people like that. Get over here, you bitch. Oh, what the hell? So this is definitely a fun game to play with. Say if you have a buddy over at the house and you want to play a really cool Sega Saturn game. If you guys want to play a really fun sports game, this is definitely a sports hidden gem right here. Now what caught my eye about this game, I actually saw a video of it. I believe I saw, if I'm not mistaken, an ambulance drive right out on the field and pick up a player, because I believe you can injure each other during the game. And there's a lot of crazy animation like you just saw right there. And a lot of crazy stuff you can do in the game. So this is literally probably like the NBA Jam of soccer games, in my opinion. This is actually a really cool, underrated sports game. And if you like soccer, you're going to love this game. It's very, very fast-paced and arcade-ish. And here we are playing another hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. This is our final hidden gem for today. There will be probably more sooner than later, but let's check this game out. Deadus, if that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, but Deadus. That's the title screen right there. Check that. What the hell is that? Is that a mech robot? Oh, this is going to be awesome. Please wait while connecting to the server. What the hell? Wow, look at this. What the hell is this? I never played this before. I actually own a Sega Saturn. Remember, this is probably one of those games that people overlooked. Oh, Deadus. That's probably not a good game at all. I mean, the graphics look freaking awesome. Look at this. Open sesame, bitch. Hey, it actually worked. Alright, let's go this way. See, wow, the graphics look freaking insane. Is this wall flat, or is that really texture sticking out like that? Looks like it's almost like a bump mapping type thing. Look at that. That's crazy looking. Looks pretty good. Alright. Now, wait a minute. That's fucking with my eyes. That can't be flat. No, that's 3D. That's definitely 3D. Because if you walk to the side, it doesn't look the same. Wow, that looks pretty cool. How the fuck do you open this? Alright, so... Whoa, that was cool looking. I don't know what the hell that was, but that was pretty cool looking. And there's a button that you hold down, you can actually jump around. I'm not sure what the hell I'm supposed to be doing yet, because I actually just first started playing the game, but... I wonder if this game came out on the PlayStation. I'm not sure if it did or not, but... This game actually looks pretty good. What the hell is that? Take that, you son of a bitch. Whoa, I mean... What I like about the game definitely is the, that weird TV-looking effect that pops up on the screen when, I guess you get hit by an enemy. It looks like your monitor goes haywire a little bit. That actually is pretty cool. We have more enemies right here. Pick up ammunition right here. If you hold down the B button, you can walk faster too, so you don't have to, like, drag your ass around real slow to different places. If you walk on these, that red floor right there, you actually get hurt. So I'd advise you not to do that, unless you plan on killing yourself. What the hell is that thing? It looks like a army tank with 4 legs. That's cool. Look at the effect. That is pretty awesome. I can't get over how awesome that looks. I never thought that getting my ass kicked was so awesome to that. I don't mind getting my ass kicked in this game because it looks pretty freaking awesome. Look at that. Alright, what the hell is this? This is the end of the... Oh, we're on floor number 2. Huh. That's pretty interesting. You can also hear the music in the background. The audio and the music doesn't sound bad either, which is pretty cool. It's not bad. It's a pretty... What the hell is this? See, with these games, the more and more you play them, the more awesome they get. You walk up to that guy, punch that son of a bitch right in the face. There is a map up on the top left, so if you do get lost, I guess that map's there to help you out. There's also a little radar sorta in the center of the screen that will help you out if you're wondering if there's an enemy beside you or in front of you, whatever the case may be. See right there now, that little orange dot popped up on the screen because there's an enemy right there ahead of me. It shot me. I'm gonna walk forward. We have 91% shield. Yeah, take that, you son of a bitch. And that's it for tonight. Those are the hidden gems on the Sega Saturn for, we'll call this volume number 1. In the future, there will be a volume number 2.